On my way down 35. Nice, beautiful evening. Cloudy in the back. You can tell we're getting ready for a big storm. Headed down there to check on some business, to get away for a while. And them traffic running pretty good. And about this time, I'm headed up towards Hillsboro. See a little sprinkle start hitting the road, Next thing I know, something jumps out in front of me. And I hear like a yip. I don't know if it was a coyote or a bobcat. I hit it, and I don't know if I killed it or what. So about that time, I pulls over on the side of the road, got out the truck to check my fender and my tire on the right side. About that time, it started sprinkling a little bit. I heard a little thunder roar back in the north, back up in there. So I jumped back in the truck, get on down the road, started getting dark over. I let out a little yarn. I'm getting tired, kind of sleepy a little bit. So about that time, 18-wheeler started coming down and crackling a light. And wind started blowing a little hard. And I said, man, I need to pull over and get me a cup of coffee. Because I just getting kind of woozy and rolling by myself. I've been up all night working. So I pulls over in the gas station. And they didn't have no gas. So I went in and got me a cup of coffee. And a pack of bubble gum. And jumped back up in the truck. Headed on down the road. About that time it started raining a little bit. Pretty hard, and wind started blowing, and I 18-wheeler running about 70 miles an hour with the bright lights on, and about that time we passed each other at the same time, and I saw a figure on the right side of it, like it was dragging a bag or something, and I said, well, I still need to get some gas, and I seen a Valero on up the street, so I pulled in the Valero, went inside, paid for the gas, got me a can of Coke, and refilled up on me some coffee, a little bit of sugar, sweet and low in it, pulled back out, and it starts pouring down rain. I mean, that joke, it was pouring down rain so bad, you couldn't hardly see the street. And I said, man, let me go back and see what that was, So, just in case somebody need a ride in this 18-wheelers coming up this highway rolling real fast, I don't want the dude to get run over. So I pulled on out, kind of eased on down the road a little bit. 18-wheeler blowing his horn at me because I done got on the side of the service road, trying to see where this dude at. And I seen him. So I went on up to the next exit, made a U-turn, jumped on the service road, come back down. And I said, hey man, I can hear that bag. Like he had a big old duffle bag. I know that duffel bag probably about 5 foot long, man. And he was dragging that something. You could hear it scraping the bottom of the ground. The asphalt. He was dragging it. It was pouring down rain, man. He was soaking wet with a cigarette hanging in his mouth. Looked like maybe 45, 47-year-old white male, with a raincoat on. And I kind of blew my horn a little bit like that. I say, hey, man, you need a ride? He said, yeah, man. I said, let me go back up here and make a U-turn and jump back up on the freeway. That way I can be up there and help you load the bag on the truck. He said, all right. About that time, he stood there, man. He had a pale look on his face, cigarette hanging out his mouth. He looked so pale, he damn near greenish looking, man. So I came on back around, pulled over, hit my bright lights, hit him to really get a good view of him. I said, hey man, let me jump out and we can throw that duffel bag in the truck if it ain't nothing that's gonna get wet. Oh, there ain't shit in here, man. There ain't goddamn thing in here that's important. I said, all right, let me help you out now. By the time I got up on him, it was a bad, like a real bad stench. It was real bad smell, Like, man, I said to myself, that's damn something stink in this bag. About that time, I said, come on, man. And I said, help me out, because whatever was in that bag was real heavy. And I know I'm 290, 310, you know. I ain't no chump, you know. I ain't no weakling. But whatever was in that bag was heavy as hell, man. And I said, give me a hand, sir. Throw it on in the back of the truck. You know, and about that time, I noticed his fingernails looked like they had blood stains under the nails. You know, all dirty and rough-looking hands, you know, with a cut on the side of it. It had like blood stain on the front of his jacket. I didn't pay no attention. I said, jump on in, let's go. And as soon as he get in the truck, I reached up under the seat and pulled out that 9. And on the left side where my door at, I had a 45. I put it right there where the door handle was, where I could get to him, just to let him know there ain't no bullshit up in this truck right here. He jumps on in, man, and you can smell it. That sucker smell like he ain't bathed in about 4 or 5 months, man. You know, stringy hair, big old bushy beard on him. So we got to rolling on down the road, and I said, man, you want a nice hot cup of coffee, some cigarettes or something? He said, yes, sir. I said, I'm gonna pull back in up here at this Valero. You run on up in there and get you something to drink, or I get it for you. He said, I got plenty of money. I don't need it like that. And I said, you sure? He said, God damn it, I told you I'm good. I said, oh, well, I'm sorry, bro. I said, come on, man, because we got to get on down the goddamn road, just like that. We got it. He went in the store, and about that time, he gets out the truck, went on in the store, come back out, I noticed, went to the back, mumbled something. He was shaking that bag and mumbling something. You know, I couldn't hear him because of the rain and the thunder and lightning. He jumps back in the truck. As soon as he jumped in, a big crack of lightning. He slammed it, man. The door slammed at the same time. The lightning kind of shook me up a little bit. About that time, I said, all right, let's roll. I said, where you going? He said, I'm going right down towards, little past Austin, a little town called Salado. I said, ain't no problem, man. I'm going right through there. I'm on my way down past San Antonio. So we riding, man. Them 18-wheelers rolling, boy. They passing me up. I mean, it's pouring down rain. The truck, the wind, them reached about 40 miles an hour, man. Truck weaving, man, and stuff like that. And I'm asking them I asked them a question. I said, man, mind me asking, what's in that duffel bag you got? Why it's so heavy? He said, motherfucker, say none of your goddamn business. And I kind of posed up a little bit, you know. I was like, oh, okay. You know, and I said, where you from, man? He said, none of your goddamn business. I said, all right, man, ain't no problem. I know you tired and been dragging that bag. I said, but that son going heavy, you know. And I said, man, when the last time you bathed, man? He said, none of your goddamn business, you black son of a bitch. I said, hey, man, I'm going to tell you something, partner. Next time you cuss me, man, I'm going to pull over, put this pistol beside your head. And about that time, you reached in his pocket and said, God damn it, what you goddamn you doing? I said, man, just sit there and let me get you on up here, man. We like 15 miles from where you need to go. And about that time, man, you could cut the tension in the truck with a butter knife. It was so thick, man. You know, I'm looking at this motherfucker beside his head, and he over there looking straight ahead. Never looked at me, never looked me in the eye. You know, and you can tell he been in a struggle. Like that, I said, where you coming from? He did answer that question. He said, I was working on a ranch back down in Waxahachie, Texas. And me and the homeowner got into it, and he fired me over some pay. I said, okay then. I said, where is he at now? He said, I have no idea, and that's none of your goddamn business if I did know. I said, man, you know what? I'm going to pull over up here and put you out my motherfucking truck. You get that duffel bag and you walk your motherfucking white ass on down the road like that. And I pulls over, whips over, and I said, man, get out of my motherfucking truck, man. He said, God damn it, fuck you in your goddamn truck. I said, all I asked you what was in that motherfucking duffel bag. He said, once again, I'm going to tell your black ass, you fucking nigga, none of your goddamn business. By that time, he jumps out the thunder, starts getting real hot, getting real loud. I drove off. Duffel bag and all. I greased these up to the next rain, you can't hardly see. So I'm running about 55. I look in the rearview mirror, it look like that something running out there. So I gets on up a little bit, right past into Salado a little bit, and some traffic lights. You know, you can see the lights from the highway. And I noticed that the duffel bag that was in back of the truck, when I pulled off the road, I hit a bump, and the duffel bag jumped up and got wedged between my tailgate and the side of the truck, so it looked like somebody was running behind. And I kind of said a slight gas and kept on rolling, man. You know, about that time, man, I got down where I was, and I seen that son of a bitch kind of glanced over, another truck pulling up beside me, and I seen that son of a bitch in that truck. He looked over there at me and had a fucked up look on me, and that motherfucker was looking at me, man. I punched that motherfucker, man. And I didn't stay, I stayed in until I got to where I needed to be, man. And when I got to where I needed to be, man, I got out the truck, man, opened up that goddamn duffel bag,